In case you missed it, while most of America was celebrating Thanksgiving Day, there were those celebrating Unthanksgiving Day, or as it was called in Massachusetts, the National Day of Mourning. And most people just push this aside, don't think about it. But for me, I always ask those questions no one else is asking. And this one, well, how do you celebrate on Thanksgiving Day? What do you eat? Do you eat poop and drink bath water? Obviously, you can't partake of something that's good. I'm not sure. Well, after reading about this, let me give you three broad principles, I guess, that's got to be included in any celebration of on Thanksgiving. And here we go. The first one is, man, you really have to dwell on the negative. Now, this particular celebration comes from the Indians or the indigenous peoples, Native Americans, or whatever the politically correct term is. And it goes all the way back to the Trail of Tears and before. And let me tell you, no one denies that it was awful and immoral what happened to the Indians, okay? But that was a long time ago. Well, not only are you going to have to dwell on the negative, but you're going to have to bring in a true inspirational speaker. The ultimate Debbie Downer. And who do they bring in? None other than Colin Kaepernick. Now, I scratch my head the fact that he's not an Indian, but okay, he's certainly a Debbie Downer. And even that is so amazing to me. Of all people, to be a spokesman for ungratefulness. Here's a guy that was born of a white mother, black father. The black father left. The white mother gave him up for adoption. And as only happens in America, a white family adopts him, raises him the right way, loves him. He's a great student, starts playing football as a kid. He's got the skills, and you know the rest of the story. Becomes an NFL star and one of the richest Americans, okay? He's not just in the top 1%. He's in the top 1% of the 1%. How he can be so ungrateful, I don't even get that. But okay, if you dwell on the negative, maybe you can get there. But lastly, you got to choose a really disastrous negative place. And so they did this in San Francisco. Even more so than the streets littered with, drug needles and public urination and homeless. Never mind that. They managed to get even more demonic and evil than that. They went to Alcatraz Island. I kid you not. So those are the three key things. But you know what? I got to be honest. I just don't respect them for this. And I want to say to you, if you're a Native American, if you're an African American, if you're a white guy, there is no man in this country that does not have the opportunity to step outside and find a job. And if you've got a solid work ethic, meaning you show up to work every day, on time, work as hard as you can, stay positive, you'll make more money. You'll get promoted. Add some education or skill to that. Look out. The opportunities will be endless, because that is America. And let me close with this. If you can't pass a drug test to get a job, I'm sorry. You can't blame that on slavery, Trail of Tears, white privilege, or anything else. That is on you, my friend. You need to change that. It's pitiful that these or any other Americans cannot take one day to be grateful for what we have.